Today's video is sponsored by Dossier. They create designer-inspired fragrances, and they're a fraction of the price, and the quality and the scent is incredible. My favourite at the minute that I've been using is this musky green tea, and it's inspired by Creed Silver Mountain Water. It is absolutely insane, and it's unisex, so Corey keeps pinching it too. They have a huge selection online to choose from. Go check them out. I'll leave a link in the description below. Thanks, Dossier. Hey baby girls, today I am going to show you how to put a Ford tyre on a Ford Transit van. So stay tuned.
No, but seriously, today you can watch me reset, restock and organise my room and cupboards ready for a busy week in the studio.
Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take all this stuff off the sides. Obviously this stuff isn't on the sides on a regular basis. This is my cleaning stuff. By the way, would recommend, 10 out of 10, Karcher window cleaner. Actually, superb. Corey, did you agree? Or have you ever used it in your life?
No, last time there was loads of stains on window. You even complained about it.
Okay.
Did you do it wrong?
Let me take that back.
Oh my God, she's lying.
I don't actually know if I do like it.
Yeah, why are you saying you like it and you don't? I told you that was a waste of money.
So I love it for the windows in the house. The windows in here, I don't like it for, but I like this thing here, but I do feel like I can still do a better job by hand. Anyway, I'll show you in a bit. Anyway, I'm just gonna move the stuff that shouldn't be here, put it over there, and then I'm gonna reorganize all that.
So now I'm just emptying the sides so it's easy for me to clean and sanitize this area.
Dust day. And I do that every day, but obviously I don't move everything like actually off the shelf every day. It just shows you, no matter how clean you try and be, dust will still make a way.
So I always like to wipe all my products and bottles down as they get a bit sticky and start to feel a bit grimy.
So I've just cleaned down my little tray, which literally has my essential brow products on, which I use every single day for almost every brow treatment. So these are like my staple products that I use. And I just have it on show because these are like the main things that I need to access. So everything else I try and hide. So I try and put everything in these cupboards so nothing's like cluttered. But it would literally be a waste of time if I had those hidden because I'd be like constantly needed to bend down back and forth. So they're my main things, and then everything else I try and hide and keep discreet. So these are another few of my things that I use on a regular basis. It's just a wax cleanser, a wax after lotion, a waxing oil, and a micellar water. I got these off AliExpress actually. This is Garnier. I just need to top this one up. This is just literally micellar water. And I normally use this when people have got stubborn mascara on the lashes. Moving on to the next counter, which is obviously on the opposite side. Oh, my flower looks good. My orchid was literally dying the other day. I think I just didn't give it any water.
Jamie's pretty good at killing plants.
No, I'm not. That is not true.
You're like a serial plant killer. We've had so many die.
Guys, I'm literally feeding it. Miracle Grow. Mate, I am not bad at killing. Look, it looks thriving.
Anyway, enough of Corey talking utter shit. I'm now on to cleaning the other side of my worktop. I actually can't use any harsh cleansers on my sink as it can tarnish the tap and the basin, so Method antibacterial does the trick.
This is literally one of my favourite things to do because it makes my room smell sensational. This one I actually got in TK Maxx and it's so nice. It's an Esper one. And whenever anyone walks in, they say they can smell like a lemony smell, and it's this. Doesn't it smell of lemon?
Yeah, it's really nice. That. And it's
right
like really
nice.
like fresh smelling, isn't
Really
it?
fresh. This one's got, it's called Restorative Aromatic Reed Diffuser. And then also, obviously, Aesop soap is the nicest soap. And this one's so nice. It's a right nice fragrance. So that's all done. The sides are all tidy. I just need to put one thing back on there, which is my towel steamer. But I am going to clean it because I've noticed recently I can just smell a little bit of a fustier towel smell in there. So I just want to make sure it's all nice and sterile inside. Chemgene. Very high quality disinfectant. Kills everything. Brilliant. Medical grade. So in my towel steamer, I only use distilled water. So I don't use tap water because if I had used tap water in this, let me tell you, that would be absolutely full of lime scale. So it really does help not using the tap water, especially down south, because it's so hard down here, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose it depends where you live, doesn't it? Because when we lived up north, we rarely got limescale, did you?
Not really.
Depends how hard your water is.
Okay, that side is all done. So this cupboard is where all my facial products and like my facial towels and things like that is kept. I haven't gave it like a proper clean for ages, so I'm just going to check the dates on everything, make sure everything's in date. I'm also going to just reorganise my towels and clean the shelves so there's no dust and it's squeaky clean. So I'm a bit of a weirdo and I like hoarding stuff, as Corey would say. And this came with my Foreo mask, and I thought I'll probably use that at some point. I don't know what for. I literally don't know what for, but I went to throw it because I was like, I'm not going to use it. And then I realised I could use it as like a Halloween outfit. I could put it as a mask. No!
You're not using that as a Halloween outfit.
No, I am. We're not throwing that.
So Jamie really is a psychotic hoarder, and I guarantee she'll never use this. So I'm throwing it.
Anyway, after hiding the mask from Corey, I carried on organising my facial cupboard. I actually organised my facial products into sections, so cleansers all together, serums all together, etc, etc.
That's done. So now I'm going to move on to this cupboard, which is my brow cupboard. So this cupboard is the cupboard that gets used the most. I actually work out of this cupboard every day, and when I'm doing my clients' brows, they're obviously sat on the bed and I have this cupboard door open so I can pull stuff from out of here. So it's all obviously hidden, but when I'm working, I have the door open so I can work from here. So this takes some hammer, and I haven't cleaned this for a little bit, so I've got cramp. Ow! Do you know what that's from? I've not had cramp for ages, but I wore some high heels the other day.
At the wedding?
For the wedding, and since then, Cora, I even woke up the other night with cramp, and I was like screaming in bed, like silently, because I didn't want to wake you, and it was so bad. Anyway.
I cracked on with this cupboard section by section. I also made sure I did a stock check, so anything that I needed to order was on my list, and I threw away a few products in this cupboard that was past their sell-by date. And I also found my old fan.
So I used to actually use this to dry my lash lifts after I'd done them, but I upgraded to an electric one. It's actually really good. I actually put it in my handbag the other day to go to this wedding in case I got it too hot, and it literally was the most overcast,
coldest day.
So I didn't need this. It gives off some right air, doesn't it? It's like air conditioning this.
Are you taking it to Sardinia? There we go.
Yeah. I'm going to be on the beach. So I'm now just restocking my lash box. My mascara ones, I actually buy from AliExpress. They work out so much cheaper than the beauty suppliers. They literally work out half the price of what you pay at the beauty suppliers if you buy them in bulk. And I always buy them in bulk. I buy them in packs of 500, like sometimes 1,000. And I keep them in these little cute containers. And look how perfectly they fit, Core. They're amazing. Another cupboard organised, and I've got a spare pot and some fir tree, Christmas tree spray from the White Company, which I obviously had at Christmas.
Does it smell Christmassy?
Yeah, it smells of Christmassy. Should I spray it?
Yeah. My God, that went straight on my nose.
I know, I actually saw the particles go up there. Do you know what? No one knows, but Corey actually has like health anxiety.
Why do you keep spinning this lie?
Oh, you do.
I don't have health anxiety.
He's scared about things going up his nose and like,
Scared?
and like gets worried about breathing in something that's not like natural.
I'm trying to live for as long as I can.
Okay, so next job is just folding and reorganising these towels. I just did all my ironing this morning, so I've got a pile of fresh linen here to put away. Do you know what I pinched from the hotel last time we were there?
Why did you steal those? Oh my God. Why does everyone just take something? Actually, these are quite good because it's like, this is like a spa environment,
Well,
I guess.
thought if someone has like a spa-y day
What hotel
with
did
me.
you take these from?
Sorry, the Ligon Arms.
Ligon Arms?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Sorry, guys. By the way, if you want to watch that vlog, it was really fun. It was a really nice weekend away in the Cotswolds. I'll leave a link here. Click here. towels put away and folded. But do you know what? I've just realised. So recently, because the weather's been nice in England, I've been putting them on the washing line to dry them, which obviously makes them smell like really nice and fresh. But it takes like the softness out of them because I haven't been tumble drying them. I feel like they feel a little bit crunchier than the fluffy usual selves. So I think I'm going to have to go back to putting them in the tumble dry, Corey, because they don't feel nowhere near as soft as usual. So the electric bill's going back up. So I'm getting hungry. It's middle of the day and I need to eat. Corey, what are you making? Surprise, we bring some stuff in. Wow.
And by the way, I also want to eat one of these. They do like different ones. Like, I don't know why I love these so much. These are the same ones.
Corey, they're for my clients only.
Your clients get everything. It's a joke, honestly. Isn't it?
Well, can I just say, he makes out as if he gets nothing. He literally helps himself to the drinks in that fridge whenever he wants, which they are only for clients, and he still gets whatever he wants, which actually, they're bought through my business.
Well, actually, recently, the only reason I've been drinking these is because I didn't realise that Diet Coke is only 1 calorie.
No, I didn't.
I hate Diet Coke because it doesn't taste
But
nice.
I've started drinking it.
But at 1 calorie, I'm drinking it.
Okay, so go and make a concoction of food, and then we'll have a pit stop.
Okay.
Eventually.
Okay, so this is a bit of a crazy concoction. This is all leftovers. I don't think we can have a cup of coffee because it will not go. Sourdough toast with pulled pork and cheese. Literally leftover Chinese, egg fried rice and chicken balls with this sweet and sour sauce and 1 croissant.
Corey, it smells insane.
Oh my God, I thought I was going to drop it. Shall we eat outside? Because I don't want it to stink in here.
I'm actually starving.
Okay, let's
Have we got a fork?
Yeah,
Rice?
we've got it all. We've got to eat it outside.
Okay, sick. Okay, let's go outside then. I wonder how many people eat second day old Chinese.
Chinese is not great the next day, but Indian food's amazing the next day. They're good.
They are spot on.
I don't know what's in that sauce, but it must be so unhealthy.
I know.
It is a luminous red. It's the sweetest thing I've ever had. It's crazy.
Okay, let's taste this. Let's taste this pulled pork sourdough toast. Oh my God.
Pulled pork's a bad thing to have on a first date, isn't it?
Oh my God. Imagine trying to get it out your teeth in front of them. You'd be so embarrassed. I wouldn't even eat in front of them. I wouldn't even.
No. On a first date for food, you've got to go somewhere like clean eating.
Yeah, I wouldn't even go on a date for food for a first date.
Yeah, I don't think I would
I'd be so
either.
self-conscious about eating.
Yeah, same.
You want the bigger one?
No, you have it.
No, we're sharing.
I'm full. I think I'm full. James has been playing a new game on a PC called Inzoi, which is like
Sims on steroids.
it's like Sims on steroids, isn't it? But
Yeah, it's amazing. It's like proper, like real life.
yeah, but more like a realistic life
Yeah.
simulator, isn't it? But obviously you can build and create your characters and that.
Corey, what if I have an affair with somebody on Zoe? In Zoe?
I would much rather you have an affair with someone in a game than in real life. That's what I'll say.
Okay.
So if they're my options, I'll take the in-game affair. Okay. I really can't be bothered to go back in there now, can you?
No, why did we start this on a bank holiday? Oh, God. So like I said earlier, we've got a back facial tomorrow in here for YouTube. So I'm going to make the bed ready for the back facial.
So I don't know why I enjoy making my bed so much in this room, because when I have to put fresh bed linen on my bed in the house, it's like the worst job in the world. I guess the bed is so small in here, it's like a toddler bed. So maybe one day I'll enjoy making my future's baby's bed.
So bed made for the back facial. Because we're in summer season and it's actually pretty warm in England, I don't like making them too hot on the bed and covering them with too many blankets. So I use this really nice thin sheet. This is from a company called Yard. And it's so nice. It's 100% cotton. It's really breathable and it's really lightweight, but it just, I feel like it adds a nice touch. And I love this crinkle look. It's actually like one of my favourite textures. And then I just put a nice clean towel down underneath and then just my little face hole covers. So I'm not getting the bed with any makeup or anything like that. And that's it. The bed's pretty easy to set up. I'm just going to tidy my trolley down now and set that up for my facial. And then I've got that all ready to go tomorrow. And then I guess it is the finishing touches. Hoover mop, etc, etc.
So I'm just cleaning the whole of my trolley down and then setting up for my products that I'm going to be using in the morning for the back facial. I always like to do this the night before. It just makes my life so much easier in the morning.
So that's my back facial trolley all set up. So it takes me a little bit of time to think exactly what I want on my trolley, just because it depends on what style of facial or back facial or what treatment we're doing, depending on what products I'm going to use. So I don't decide until the day before what products I'm actually going to use on them. So yeah, I've got my girlfriend Roxy coming tomorrow. She's never had a back facial, and I'm just wanting to tailor this to hydrate, to cleanse. Obviously, I've said before, the summer's coming, so we really want to make them feel super sexy in those backless tops. So yeah, that's all I'm going to need for tomorrow's facial.
So now I'm moving on to my kitchen area, where I'm just refilling the fridge, restocking my coffee pods and making sure everything is topped up. And one of my girlfriends recently bought me these syrup dispensers, which I am obsessed with. So my baby girls can now have a flavoured coffee in the studio.
I've never used this on the cupboards, but I'm going to do it. So let's see if they come up nice and clean. The solution is the solution that they actually give you. So I'm just going to see if they come up clean.
Oh my God, this is so annoying that the doors are popping
so
open.
annoying the doors pop open. That's all they ever do when I bloody clean them. So Cora, you can make yourself useful and do some hoovering, please.
So what's funny is Corey actually hoovered my room to try and save some time. But what he didn't realise was I went back over the room because there were so many areas that I'd missed. Like, he didn't even take the attachment off so he could get into the corners and do the skirting boards. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen him do that. I think he just thinks it cleans by itself.
Corey, thanks for hoovering. So I'm now just going to clean the windows. The only thing is, it was quite time consuming last time I used this, which annoyed me a little bit, but we'll give it another go. So I'm going to spray the window with this one, and then you obviously give it a little wipe with your squeegee. Or wait, what's that called? Not squeegee.
I don't know what that's called.
Like a fabric squeegee, I guess. Something like that. It smells amazing, the solution. Like I think that's what I can smell in here, because I've just done that. Those cupboards. And then you got to use your hoover straight away. And I found that way was better.
Really?
Yeah,
What, rather than down?
Because it took me ages. That I could do too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but then the water's going to dribble down the other side, right?
It doesn't, because it's supposed to suck it up. That's what it's for. One. And then I still feel like I still need to use my cloth.
Yeah, I think you do anyway, that you'd always have to wipe the thing,
okay.
I think.
But it's time consuming.
So just do it without it then. So what you're saying, it's a waste of money. The people want to know, is this a waste of money?
I'll do this and then I'll tell you.
Okay.
So spritz it. I like this device. This is quite
Yeah, that's
good.
cool.
Like, this is really quite cool. And then normally I would use this one.
And then just give it a wipe.
And then give it
Yeah,
a
that's
wipe.
just the old school way. Is it a gimmick or what?
The Hoover's a gimmick.
Yeah.
100%.
Oops,
It's nice and it's
it over.
enjoyable. If you're a slow cleaner, you will love it. But if you're a speedy cleaner like me, you'll literally want to put it in the bin. So, yeah. I'm going to stick to
The old school method.
the old school method.
So it's funny, when I said that's a waste of money back when you were going to buy it.
Yeah, you're right.
I was right.
You was right. I was wrong.
So I absolutely love my criddle doors, but oh my God, they are the hardest things to clean. They always collect so much dust on the inner metal ledge. And when it comes to cleaning them, I only wished it took me as quick as it does on this video. Also, this palm tree has recently decided to constantly drop leaves, which Corey is so annoyed by because he's forever picking them up.
Gimmick number 2. Whey! Is this worth the money you spent on it?
So out of anything I've ever bought,
Yeah.
this has got to be up there with the biggest waste of money I've ever spent.
I like how you never told me that. Oh
You
my.
never asked me.
I know.
Corey actually told me not to get this because it's a waste of money. I read reviews. I researched for months. This was the top one on the Shark website, the best-selling one. This was £130 in the sale, reduced from 180. I'm telling you now, Shark, you are incredible at gadgets and hoovers, but this, my friend, I may as well chuck it in the bin. It is so bad. The one thing I couldn't believe is you can't put detergent in here.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So it's just
dry.
Water, steam, but no.
You can't put any products in.
No product. So when I clean,
Wait, you could though, couldn't you? Couldn't you just put it in the water?
It says in the shark, you shouldn't. It ruins the machine.
Oh, okay.
So yes, you could. You probably could try it, but if it breaks, then obviously that's on me. But when I mop, I love the smell of like fresh, clean floor. I love putting my Sephora in, my floor detergents, even bleach. I love the smell of like freshly mopped floors. So this, not being able to put detergent in, was like, wow. Then obviously a wire is a bit annoying, isn't it? Because when you mop a floor, you don't want it to be limited to where you can go. But to be fair, the wire is quite long. So then what happens is these pads will rotate and spin, and that's what cleans. But like I need to do, like when I clean, I'm like a psycho. Like the elbow grease, the pressure is like crazy. This, I just don't feel like I get enough pressure. Let me show you. And then you spray your steam.
So the pads basically just spin and then it does its thing. Oh, it's a gimmick, all right.
You were right about that one as well.
But let me tell you, I am going to get my money's worth. So I'm going to use this every single day without fail, even if I hate it.
So Shark, that mop is absolutely utter useless. But if you want to redeem yourself, why don't you send me a Shark LED mask? And then I can review that, because that has got some amazing reviews and I've been wanting that for the longest time. So you've always got time to make it up to me.
So that's the room all clean and tidy and finished. So let's have a well-deserved coffee break.
Can I have some of those things?
Yes, which one do you want?
Hell yeah.
So
Ooh,
I put them in
I think
here.
I want like some of all of them.
No,
Wait.
you're not having one of each. That's mental behaviour.
Oh my God.
That's mental. One of each.
Wait. Yeah. No. Okay. I want a Belgian chocolate one. You get two in there, right?
Yeah.
So we can have one each.
Okay.
Right. And I wanted to try, as a ginger man, I think it's only...
I hate ginger. You can have that.
What? Really?
I'll...
What's the other one?
If you want
Salted
to try,
caramel.
I want to try
We'll do all
that.
three of them then.
Okay.
We'll taste test them. How's your coffee pouring skills, Cotton?
10 out of 10, mate. Okay, let's do this. Okay.
My God, this is chaos. I swear you just poured that on the floor.
Why is it so hard?
I'm just going to emulate what Grace did that day.
Yours is like a penis.
What? No, what?
Yours actually, no, it doesn't. It looks like a ghost.
Oh, it does look a bit of a ghost. Oh, well, I tried. Biscuit time. And not the type of biscuits you're thinking of, Americans. You would call this a cookie.
Oh, not again.
Which one are we trying first? Belgian chocolate?
Yeah, that's my
Have you actually
fave.
had these before?
When I've like gone with my mum.
Like, why do you
when my mum's gone to take
I feel
blood.
like you hype these up so much for me. Are they even that good?
They're so good. You joking me? Oh, amazing.
Just a chocolate chip cookie.
Yeah, amazing.
I think you've overhyped these. I think they just look cute, don't they? Because they're like in this little... And we always get them at like when we stay at nice hotels. Okay, we're going in with the ginger. Do I dip this in here?
I'd never dip in a coffee.
Do people,
ever.
like in England, like if we have tea or coffee, we dip what we would call a biscuit in there, but...
We'd dip
we
a
would, wouldn't
biscuit
we?
in a tea,
In a tea,
not in
but
a
not a
coffee.
coffee?
I'd never dip in a coffee.
Why?
Even though I just did earlier.
I feel like, come on, son.
I don't know. It's not got the same. No, it's not got the same kind of sogginess than a tea has.
Do you think coffee's got too much of a taste to it, so it ruins the taste of said biscuit?
Yeah, I do actually. I'm going to tell you something. I'm regretting buying these for my clients,
Why?
and I might even put these in the house
And just us have them.
and buy something else because I've just realised something.
What?
They're really crumbly. And my
Oh,
clients are going to be like crumbling biscuits everywhere. Where normally I give them like a Ferrero Rocher, and
But
it's
just
just
goes straight in the
one
mouth.
straight in, done. Where these are like,
Oh my God, yeah, the crumbs. If you put these in the house down, dangerous
You're
for me.
going to be
It's dangerous for me.
2 stone heavier. Do you know, we looked at our analytics the other day and it said like most people who watch my videos aren't subscribed.
I think it said 32% of people that watch Jamie's videos are subscribed and the rest aren't. So 60-odd% aren't
So
subscribed.
guys, press that little button and subscribe because why, Corey?
Well,
Tell them why.
Because it's nice for us to see the subscriber count going up. Also, you don't miss the videos then.
And it doesn't cost. I think older people think it costs them.
I think what it is I think so.
Poor old people.
I think the older folks out there, it doesn't cost you to subscribe. This is what my dad does. My dad's always like, Corey, what does a subscribe mean? Does that cost me money? I'm like, no, Dad, it's free. It just means you get, because my dad doesn't realise there's a homepage and a subscription page. So if you're subscribed, this is like going to be killing people, that obviously know how YouTube works. If you don't know how YouTube works, if you subscribe, you have a subscription feed. So everyone you subscribe to, you'll never miss the videos because they're always there. If you're relying on the recommended homepage, if you're not subscribed,
They won't come up.
That doesn't necessarily mean Jamie's videos are going to show up there for you to watch. It's hit and miss. So that's why you need to subscribe.
So like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.